Hi everyone, I'm Disney Geek SW and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a quick update and then a Q&A, which I've been wanting to do for the last 2 weeks. Excuse me. So this week I put my heart and soul into it. I potentially had one bad meal, but I don't think it was that bad. It was a carvery, so there was obviously gravy which was sinned and stuff like that. But then I had all that veg and stuff. But so I've been really good this week. I've been on it apart from that one meal, one little diddy meal, and I lost, which is good, but I lost £half a pound. And I find that when you put in that much effort, £half a pound, it's a bit of a kick in the gut, because I wanted to get my new certificate. I wanted 1.5, which I don't think is a lot to ask for, you know. 1.5 is really not that much to ask for. But yeah, so that's my week. So I am gonna we're gonna say I'm gonna go 100% this week and thing it, but this week's pancake day, and in our house we only have pancakes once a year because my mum don't like making them. So I'm gonna have pancakes on pancake day, which could maybe not result in the result that I want this week on the scales. So I'm gonna go for a maintain. My plan is to have no sins between now and Tuesday, have all my sins on my pancakes, and then be good again afterwards. But I don't think that'll work. We'll just have to see. I'm not looking forward to Way Day next week. And it's only Friday of this week. But I'll give everything I can beforehand and after pancake day, and then I'll just see how I go. I'm a bit disappointed with what I got this week. I wanted a bit more, if I'm honest. There we go, got my light back. So yeah, I'm not very happy with it. So now, let's get on with the questions. Question 1 was from one of you, lovely lot. And it was, if I can remember it, how do you stay in your sins if you're having a stressy or busy day? I only recently started having sins, so for me, I don't have many sins much. Up until I recently got into Target, I was having no sins, majority, as far as I could go, or I'd have 4 or less in a day, so I didn't really have any. And then I've slowly introduced them into it, and I'm now going to knock them on the head this week. And so for me, sins aren't really an issue. Like, I'm going to say I'm a chocoholic, and I love my chocolate. So if I get stressed and things like that, and I'm not really an emotional eater, I don't turn to food for that. Excuse me. But speaking of sins, I want to show this. I really love this thing. I got these for Christmas. I must say I've virtually eaten them all. But I'm good. I seen them. I don't do this naughtily. And inside it, I have little bits of chocolate, and I put stickers on them saying how many sins they are. But if anybody can tell me how many sins this is, it's not 5.5 sins. That's a sticker off another one. That's off my fudge. Oh, it's stuck on it. Oh, I can pretend it's 5.5. You know, I want to sin that so I know how much to have it, and then maybe one day I'll break it in half and do it that way. But you know, little Freddo, I really like that. But anyway, so basically, if I have a moment where I go, oh my god, other week I was really peed off at something and I was just needing something, so I came in and I had one of my little tin sin things, which for me, like I said, I don't really sin and I don't have sins that much, so I've now got this little tin that helps me if I get in that situation where I'm like, I really need something. And then because they're like 5.5 or less, it's not too much of a imprint on the day's sins, as I don't have many anyway. So yeah, that's how I deal with it. Question 2. What has been the hardest part for me during my weight loss journey? For me, the hardest part was, I'm going to say, eating out with family, because Luckily we don't do it that much, because if we did, I'd struggle. Like, I have good intentions when we go out, and I prepare myself, I look at the menu, and then I get there and I look at the menu and I see everything, including dessert. My favourite part of any meal is dessert. And I sit there and I question it, and then I go, oh, I can treat myself. I've been good for 2 or 3 weeks now. I can treat myself. And then I do something really naughty, and sometimes I lose, sometimes I don't. You know, I mean, I know you're allowed that treat and stuff. Excuse me, I got itchy nose. You're allowed that treat and you can sin it all you like, but I went out a couple of weeks ago and I had a dessert that was 48 sins. It was so delicious, but it was also really bad. I managed to lose that week as well, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, for me, it's being around other people eating. Like, going to my sister's house. She's good, but she's bad. She's evil at times. She has so much food that she offers me. She knows what I'm doing. It's all in fun and games, and a lot of the time I do take it. But I started sinning more and doing all that, so I do treat myself a little bit. But yeah, my hardest part is eating out with friends as well, actually, not just with family. Just like whenever I eat out, I always say I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to stay on plan as much as I can. I'm going to stay within my sins. And like I say, I get there and it goes out the window. So that's my hardest part, I find. Question 3. What keeps you motivated? The results, to be fair. I love seeing loads of certificates on my wall. That keeps me going. Waking up every morning and seeing that, knowing how far I've come, makes me want to do it even more. And yeah, for me that really works. Seeing the results every week, getting on the scales and having it hopefully say what I want it to and be closer to where I want to be is the biggest motivation for me. You know, plus I have this idea in my head that one day I'm going to go to Disney World. And one day I'm going to be a skinny mini. Well, I am a skinny mini-ish. I've been told anyway. So to go to Disney looking nice and trim would be nice. And then I can gain a load of weight for that and then start again. But yeah, so for me it's the recognition for it, because I've done a lot of stuff in my life where I'm not very good at it. And I don't have much to show for it. So it's nice to be said, you're doing well at something, and to see certificates knowing that I can do it, and to see the shapes in my body and my fitness, you know, to be fitter is the biggest motivation that I could ask for. You know, a lot of people have different reasons, but for me, just seeing it and just knowing that I can do this and I have got to this point pushes me more to go further. Question 4. Is there anything I'd do differently? One word answer. No! No, because for me it's worked. What I've done has worked really well. So much more well. Wrong word, I know. So much better than I would have ever thought. Like, when I started, I was going to give myself a year and see how I did and how I was going with my journey. And if it wasn't coming along very well, I may have jacked it in a little bit, if not permanently. And if it was going well, I'm going to carry on. But I never imagined that it would have worked so well, you know, to be on target, on my way to a new target by a year, you know, is unbelievable. I really appreciate Slimming World for what it does, and if you stick to it 100% virtually, because I don't stick to it 100% a lot of the time, you know, only in the last few weeks have I started to really be as good as you can be. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of air quotes this video, I'm sorry. But yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. It's gone so well for me, and I really appreciate everything that it's done for me. 5th and final question. What advice would I give to newbies? So my advice would first be, give it a go. You know, there are a lot of people out there who won't even try it, or some people will go and they'll see it first thing and think, ooh. But I'd just say, give it a go. Be as close to 100% as you can to start with, because you'll lose more at the beginning anyway, so which will give you the motivation to carry on later. So yeah, have your sins, because at the beginning and that can be hard to knock that off. So you know, you get 15 sins a day for a reason. So I'd say have your sins and be positive. You know, you might have had some negative thoughts and feelings beforehand, but now is the time for it to turn around. You know, it's all about the future and where you're heading with your journey, you know. So be positive, have your sins, and enjoy, because it opens a whole world of new foods that you've probably never had. I have eaten so much new food in the last year. It's unbelievable. I mean, butternut squash, peppers, onions, you know, all these things I would have gone, ugh, I don't want that as a vegetable, because I don't do vegetables. Now, when I'm having a Sunday roast or whatever, my plate is completely full instead of having the roast potatoes and a million Yorkshires. You know, it's piled high with veg, which is a complete turnaround to last year. So yeah, enjoy is my advice. So yeah, that's this video done with. Hope it's not too long. Less than 10 minutes hopefully. So yeah, like I say, this week I am going to go forth minimal sins till I get to Pancake Day, and just, may I say that one meal, just my breakfast, I'll be naughty at, sinning at, but the rest of the day I'm going to be good, and the rest of the week actually, and then on Thursday I will see how I go. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Shouldn't do that, I got a painful thumb from my accident. And subscribe if you want to see more from me, because you know, I release videos every Friday, some more videos every Friday, and Disney videos every Monday now, which is quite nice. So yeah, I will see you all on Monday or next week, depending which you prefer. Bye bye now.